Hello guys, my name is JTK84 and today we're going to be building a mountain range with World Painter in Minecraft. This is getting out really well, I hope. And you know what, let's just get started with the World Painter time-lapse right now. Let's go. Alright, for this time-lapse we're doing something a little bit different. I'm going to do a quick voiceover while this is going in the background. Basically, I just do World Painter, cool brush stuff to make the mountains. Pretty cool. If you want a tutorial on how to do this, there's one linked up there in the corner by Jaracraft. If you want to check it out, it's a tutorial I watched. The brushes, also by him, are in the description below. And the trees, the tree pack I used, is also in the description. And we're done. Almost there. And we're back. Welcome to the World Painter Island I built. This looks really cool. I had a better thought I would on this train. It does need fixed up a bit. I think this part could use a bit more snow, and we can have a bit more stone. The grass was really high up here. Maybe higher than it needs to. This mountain, I don't even know what happened with this mountain. This other mountain's nice, smooth mountains. This one just... I don't know what happened. It looks like someone chopped off part of it. And I don't know, it looks like someone just spilled some rocks compared to this, which looks much more beautiful. I think I'm going to go ahead and fix this up in World Edit a bit. What I'm going to use before is World Painter. I'm going to use World Edit, which is just, you know, says this wand. And I think I'm going to try and fix this up a bit. Make the hills look a little bit nicer. And after that's done, we'll get into building maybe a cabin here, maybe a mine shaft, maybe some roads, maybe a little building, well structure. I don't know. Let's see what happens. Let's start with the time lapse and fix up these mountains right now, and we'll get into the building the houses right after that. Let's go. Bad news, the remaking the mountain footage completely ignore that. The replay ignore that. The remaking the mountain footage kind of corrupted. So we're just gonna go ahead and start the time lapse of the house now, and you can pretend you saw the other one. Let's go. Alright, welcome to the largest Minecraft project I've ever worked on this channel ever. This is almost finished. We need village over there, but it's looking really nice so far. I guess we'll start out here. A nice bench here. Sign. One way's the beach, one way's the main house. Got this pathway leading up across the mountain. Got this really nice mountain path. There's a ton of armor stands everywhere, degrading the entire map. Thought it would give a little bit more life to this project. I think it looks really nice. Okay, we got this tavern here. Got this main house. A little farm. Couple balconies. Guess we'll start here. Bench. Inside, fireplace. Couch. Got kitchen. The store leading back here. And if we head down, this entrance to the tavern. Some nice fire seats, and then we got this table. Some barrels. Then this way leads over to the main entrance. We go up here, got a nice little barbecue, nice little lantern, torch thing, light. Our couch here, storage. Go upstairs. Have bed here, chest. Got another bed here, armor stand. This deck over here, balcony over here. Sword here. I did do some customized it. Thought that would be cool. And if we follow this path down, a couple armor stands, and we can head over to the beach. Get this nice flag here. Got a carriage, horse, whatever this called. Some more armor stands here. Got the beach, which is one of the places with the most armor stands so far. Basically, we have 3 teams. We have the red and white one, we have the cyan and gray one, and we have the brown and green one. These 3 different teams I mainly created just to help with the armor stands, because I have so many armor stands. Basically decided that each one would have specific rules for what players I can use for the armor stands. This one's only Hermitcraft members, this one's only JavaSCP members, and then this one is basically anyone else. Just so I can put whoever heads I want for it. Start out over here, we got the biggest tent. Got some sandcastles, some campfire, ton of detail, lots of different places, lot of farmer stands. Here's the bigger castle with a little flag here, and a little hole here, some more stuff. I think this looks really nice. One more thing I have done so far, which is the mines over here, the secret mines. Basically, each area has a different, team. So, the red team gets this house. The cyan and gray team gets the village, which will be the time-ups. And finally, the gray and green team, brown and green, gets the secret mines. That they're the only team that ignore that. They're the only team that knows of these mines. Over here we have these docks, I believe. Yep, right there. Got a nice boat, small little dock. Some detail here as well. If we fly over here, you'll be able to see another boat where it looks like they rode over here. Then we got this team's mine base, which looks very cool. You can tell the banner matches the team colors. And inside we got some storage here. Got a meeting/dining room. And then we have this system, which I think I forgot to put a minecart in. So we'll do that quickly. There. So if I click this button, minecart appears, and I should be able to go down. There. Goes down by itself. I can just look around. Oh. Whoa. Froze for a second. Alright. I'm there. Now we're down here. Get the storage. Couple beds. Got storage above the beds too. A little detail down here as well. Got these mines, which I think look really nice. A couple armor stands here. If I go into survival mode, there's a secret down here, which I really like how I did this. This block here, if you throw the item onto it, will pick up the item and open the secret door. I'm just taking that back there. That's really cool, I think. Got a secret treasure room back here. I made the door work using some redstone. Yeah, sound effects. It's really cool. Show you the redstone quickly. The store design was a one-wide door. One wide 3x3 door. This was really cool. It was designed by Jeffrey Zhu. This was surprisingly compact. I didn't even think it could be this compact, but it works. It's better than I could have designed. Then we have this item sorter, which I did design. I have this upper minecart, which basically picks up the item, brings it down. I have an item filter here, which means only this or this paper, which is just random numbers. But this paper will only accept papers that are named open please specifically. Then brings it down, sends a signal over here, get the sound. Signal, where is it? Signal travels over here, goes up, and toggles the door. Then this goes through a couple hoppers into this dropper. It sends it up through the floor. Since the item has nowhere to go, since this is all stone, it just floats up to here. Up here on the ground. Show you once more. So the stuff works. And pops up there. Really cool. Just once more. I haven't made this stair float down, so it look nice. You could even, I guess you don't have to shut the door that way, you could just pick that and sprint through. That's really cool. I'll just put the item back here. Alright, next up is the village, which I technically already built, but you haven't seen time-lapse yet. So let's start the time-lapse right now. And here we are. Welcome to the village I made. Very nice. Got some farms. Got carrot, wheat, and potato farms. Got a nice armor stand here. I tried to make a little scarecrow. I think it turned out very nice. Got this village. Plenty of armor stands detailing the entire place. Just start out over here by the docks. Got a nice boat that you didn't see in the time-lapse. I built this right after time-lapse, and I think it turned out pretty well. It's even on a diagonal, which I didn't know I could do on a boat, but did it. On this boat. Up here we have the steering. Excellent seat. Over here we have this place up here, so you can like watch, like if you grab a spyglass, like watch out for stuff. Not that the boat can move. But over here we have a nice map, village, and the docks, the bed, paintings, storage, carpet, a nice little captain's area. Over here we have a thing that goes down the below deck area. Got a couple barrels, got some treasure back here. Let's see a little secret back here. So this chest is hidden behind everything else. This cool item, which is referencing another video I created but never actually published. Got an old unlisted video and I decided to put an Easter egg in from that. It's not going to be listed, but cool anyway. I'm going to start putting that Easter egg, I think, in more ships, so maybe keep an eye out for that next time you see me put a ship in one of my maps. I also have this tiny ship, which is just ridiculously small for a boat. It's like a little raft with a huge sail. The sail was bigger than the boat. Looks hilarious, like you could just jump on and start sailing. We have some armor stands here as well. Go over here, let's start out at this house. Kind of diagonal, kind of not. You know, it's partially diagonal. Just looks cool. Inside we have some armor stands in here as well. More miscellaneous Minecraft YouTube people throughout the entire village. So much so that I was actually running out of ideas at one point of whose head to use for the armor stands. But end up looking really nice. I don't entirely know how many armor stands there are in this village, or in the entire world. In fact, I'll put it up on screen right now. That is how many armor stands I put into this world. That's a lot of armor stands. Well, that's not even all the armor stands, because that's just counting the ones with player heads. So, that's a lot of armor stands. Some nice bushes, more armor stands, of course. The beach used to be the largest concentration of armor stands. It's now that one house. Like, there are like 30 plus armor stands in that one house. Insane. Over here we have a nice area here. We got some bushes. Got some hay, barrels. Got this entrance to the house. Also have this one. Then we have a little couch here. Armor stands, little kitchen. Then we got this staircase going up. Bookshelf here. Our couch, a little balcony here. A nice campfire thing, barbecue, that's what it's called. Then we got another floor up here. Some more couches, bed. Final floor up here with large bed, chest stuff. Then got this house, which has a grand total of 1 armor stand, which is right here. Which you probably won't recognize no matter how hard you try, because it's my skin, I made that one. Got the little grave here with a hidden username. Got some stuff up here. Got a book here. Then up here we have some storage of beds. Really cool. Decided to try and add a little bit more story into this build, specifically. Then we got some more armor stands out here. This house, which also has a total of 1 armor stand, unless you count these, because these are technically armor stands, but, you know. The attic, bed up there. Then a blacksmith area. It's cool, I made a little blacksmith sign. More bushes. This house is the cheaper inn. And then the sign says we couldn't afford the E. You see, there wasn't enough space on the sign to write the entire word. They decided to just make it a joke. And here we have room. 1 room, $5 per night. There's no money, but diamonds or something. This area, mainly for the staff of the inn or whatever. And up here we got a nice deck. Over here we got the first rooms. We got room number 1, room number 2, very creative names. Up here we have room number 3, which says technically a room, and it's the smallest room. It's just this little corner here under the stairs, covered under stairs. Room number 4. This one, much larger than the previous one. And then up here we have room 5 and 6. Yes, you share it. These is both rooms in 1 room, kind of cool. How'd I get out of here? Spectator mode, that's why I get up. And we got the map of the entire island. This took a little while to make, but looks really cool. You can see all the different places. You can see the house there, beach. You can see that area there, the mines, the village. Really cool. This armor stand, which has a different color. I decided to do this because it's technically a Mojang employee, one of the people who makes Minecraft. This Jeb bought a cake. If you look at this, it says, "I owe you 1 cake, Jeb." And then we have Homer's Bakery. And then this is misprinted. It's supposed to say the same thing on both sides, but it's backwards. And this is the Simpsons. I had to put in this for a joke, a little couch gag thing. I thought it was funny. Up here we have bedroom, actual attic instead of another bedroom. I think there's 1 more bedroom down here. Yep, 1 more bedroom. And obviously the kitchen, because it's bakery. I think 1 more armor stand here, and then the final large Inn of the Moon, which is the largest one of all the buildings, and the building I've worked the most on. Got some armor stands up here, ton of armor stands in this world, and specifically in this house. If you want, you can try and guess all of the players, but I seriously doubt you could. There is a lot of player heads are used in this. We got Dream SMP, Hermitcraft, we got me. So it's me. Got it? Alright, it's me. Got a little bar here. Very nice. This area back here, some storage, kitchen. Then if we go upstairs, get the 2nd floor. More armor stands. There's a secret behind this painting. Kinda cool. Nice fireplace. More seating with a VIP lounge. Very nice. More seating everywhere. Barrels for storage. Up here we got some more seating. Lots of seating. 6 more on this table. Got storage back here. More armor stand hanging back here. Then we have not the final floor. This is the, I want to say, the I think there's 2 more floors after this. This floor, then we got this floor, pixel riffs up here, and then finally we have this floor with the like treasure and all the stuff they've gotten from running the End of the Moon, or whatever I call it. Alright guys, that is it. Hope you enjoyed. I had a lot of fun working on this project, even if it took me a full month. Actually, statistics, let's go down. Yep, time played, 1.78 days. And then 2.33 days with the world open. So that means I've pressed shift for 4.12 hours. I've jumped 12,000 times. That's surprisingly low statistic. There we go. Items used 3,000 logs. Yep. And that's not kind of the ones used in World Painter. Yeah, this project took a bit longer than some of my other ones, but I like it. I'm glad I put the extra effort into this video. This is not the last video for the year, but it's the longest video for the year, so that's something. Hope you enjoyed. I had a lot of fun making this project. I hope you had fun watching it. Thank you for watching, and goodbye!